for EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. First and 10 now for the offense. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Looking to pass. It's McLeod. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's caught. It's Anderson. The ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, this defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he stopped short here, so the lead is still 6. Interesting decision. Getting set to kick the ball off now. James Madison, 0. We'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
To throw, it's Barnett. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Scanning the field, it's McLeod. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
By the receiver. Gain of 4.
The completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling.
Can he reach the end zone? Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
1st and goal.
1st and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Is successful and makes the score. Texas State 14, James Madison 0. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas State 14, James
Here's the
Madison.
kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick this one away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It tests the middle, but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quick throw to his receiver. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It leads to second down.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this.
He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Dukes will have first and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
By the back. Loss of 3. Second down coming up.
Ready?
Second down after that previous play.
Easy.
Send the back in motion. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He's escaping the pocket now. Creative running there. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Bobcats offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Texas State. Just ran away from the defense.
Texas State, number 11, with the catch and score.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Caught quickly. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas State, 22, James Madison, 7.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? He'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back. It's Barnett. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Looking for his back. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They can't stop him. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Texas State, number 21, with the grab and the score.
Now the try for 2. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll be brought down.
Well, he's such a threat with those legs, and the defense is aware of that. This time, eyes on his swivel. Good job of being aware of that quarterback threat. They kept him out of the goal line and prevent the 2-point conversion. All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. The Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's got it. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Inside the 30. Oh, and it's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Can you believe this? It's a fumble return for 2 points the other way.
Chris, I can't believe we just saw that. This is a blocked PAT. It's a live ball. Some people may not know the rule here, but the defense sure did. That's 2 points going the other way.
And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Texas State offense back on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Scanning the field. It's McLeod. Throws to the tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. James Madison's offense back out there now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to... But it brings up a 4th down.
quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a
receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown.